Howdy, howdy, folks. It's Diecast Buffet here again, and it's time for race 18 out of 36 in the Nascar 2003 Season Mode Let's Play. After a thrilling night in Daytona, we won the Pepsi 400. Big thanks to Ricky Rudd. That was absolutely a thrilling finish, very thrilling finish. And now, I haven't looked at the points yet, to be honest, so I don't know how good or bad it helped us. But one thing's for sure is that we have a lot of speed at restrictor plate tracks. Our worst finish being second. But our worst racetrack, believe it or not, our worst style racetrack is 1.5 miles. And if it's anything like the Coke 600, it's going to be a really bad day in Atlanta, which is a day summer race. So it's going to be a lot of fun racing in Hotlanta. Napa Auto Parts 500. Or Napa 500, but you get it. Let's go look at the standings. So okay, that ain't bad. So we actually gained, I think, 88 points. That's pretty good. So we're 10th in points. Ricky Rudd moved up, but we have about a 50-point cushion over 11th. But we shrink the gap to 9th pretty well. So that was a huge deal. And we didn't even get max points. We lost 5 points because Rusty Wallace led literally one lap ahead of us. If we could have got to him one lap sooner, we would have won the thing, or if we would have stayed out. See, I think that's why Rusty Wallace stayed out so long on the pit strategy, is that he was trying to get those extra bonus points. And I can't blame him. He's running for a championship too. Him being 5th in points and only 138 back. Rusty Wallace, I think, is the big winner of the wild card stretch. As I mentioned before, it was Sonoma, the Daytona Road Course, and the Pepsi 400. Picks up a win in Infineon Raceway. He comes away with a top 5 Daytona. So I mean, I think it was a huge opportunity, and he capitalized on it. And that's what I wanted. I wanted to make it a point in the season where the odd guys could have a really good chance to move up. And we took one of those. He took one of them. But he's 138 back, and we're 300 back. So yeah. Let's go look at the statistics. So we've won 5 races this year. 5 races and 8 top 5s. Not a bad season for Jeff Burton, the Sitco team. Our average finish is actually pretty decent. 15th, not too bad, because we did have some bad mulligans. But we really got, we have to keep digging. We've raced 17 races so far, and the season ain't over. It's not over. We just have to keep digging and just keep clawing, scratching. That's how we do it. Rusty Wallace was, 10th in points not too long ago. Now he's in, 5th. So, I mean, you just got to go out there and just earn it. We're going to be racing a different paint scheme for this race. We're going to be running our normal Sitco colors. We're just going to run the normal car. Let's go to Georgia. Alright, folks, so we qualified to 13th here at Atlanta Motor Speedway in the Napa 500. This car is I'm trying so hard to make this car good enough to be able to compete. After the terrible day in, Charlotte, we have to work on our 1.5 mile speed. That's what's killing us in the points, is these tracks. If we can do good here, we can do good everywhere. So I put a lot of focus in this setup, and I just hope it's going to be good enough. But we won't know until we get racing. What's it now? The pre-race ceremonies.
We're live from the Atlanta Motor Speedway in Hampton, Georgia for today's Napa 500 on MRN. I expect to see some exciting racing in this one, don't you, Barney?
The high speeds that can be reached here does make for some exciting racing. There's no restrictor plates to keep them from being able to pass either. Just all-out, flat, good old stock car racing with the best drivers in the business. I can't wait to get this one underway.
Jeff Burton will try to use this race to gain a couple spots in the points.
Yeah, he needs to focus on this race. A poor finish can quickly bounce you out of the top 10. But a win can gain you several positions, might even put you in the top 5. We'll see what happens.
Jimmy McMurray is struggling to get a good finish this year.
And a good finish would go a long way in boosting that team's morale. I guarantee it would make it a whole lot easier to come to these racetracks.
An impressive average finish record for Sterling Marlin.
Yeah, and I'm sure he's in for another great ride. Of course, what else is he? When we're at these tracks, he always seems to have a great race.
Engines are fired, and it's Dale Earnhardt Jr. with Jeff Gordon on the front row here in Georgia. Today's goal is a top 20. If we can just get a top 20 out of today, I will call that a success. And we race here twice this season at Atlanta. It's being a summer race. It's going to be hot. It's going to be slick. Should go out there and just try to earn it. That's all we can do. Man. I just hope that our car's fast enough. We worked a lot on this car trying to build a good setup, and we won't know until we try it. Here we go. Green flag. Let's see how bad this setup is. Just hope this car is good enough. That's all we can hope for. Starting off a little slow, but that's what we're trying to... Our setups are known to be better in the long run. Let's just hope this is one of those setups. All over the racetrack, are we? Can't hold it down the bottom. Kyle Petty, please, really? I'm trying to get my groove, man. Dang gummit. No, Michael, no. I'm just trying to find my groove. So I know if we got a hot rod or we got a not rod at this point. I'm just hoping we can be able to be competitive. That's all I want, is just to be competitive at a 1.5 mile track. Oh, Kyle Petty. Look at that. Terry Bonnie just blew the doors off of us. Trying to get around Petty, and I made pretty extensive contact trying to get him out of my way. Overall, the car is not landing well, and we're just getting absolutely beat on the corners. So annoying, man. It's so annoying how bad we are in the corner exit. I mean, we're full throttle right now, and they're just gonna burn us. I gotta get around Kyle. Get out of my way, dude. Alright, we're back to 15th. Still got a lot of track position to make, and here comes Jimmy Johnson. I'm just trying to see if we can gain anything on these guys, or we're just a sitting duck. Like, I want a top 20 at the absolute minimum. And we're going to have to take 4 tires here because it's being a 1.5 mile track, which means we're going to lose spots on pit road, more than likely. It's just, we have no speed. Oh my God, we have no speed whatsoever. Look, Michael Waltrip is passing us on the inside. We have no speed whatsoever. No speed. No speed, no speed whatsoever. This is absolutely horrendous. No speed. Dang it, man. Very unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. Just no speed, whatsoever. Just trying to sail it on in there. Made contact with Jimmy Johnson. I mean, what else am I going to do? Just brake check? I don't have a choice at this point. We need points. We have to be aggressive. Come on, Mikey. Give me the spot. Dang it. I just don't understand how they're running like 170 off the corners and we're running like 165. And when we run 170, they're running 175. It don't make sense to me. Oh my God, the car is climbing so bad. We just can't get any speed. I mean, we're drafting Michael Waltrip down the front straightaway. We qualified 13th, so we have almost top 10 speed in the car. But we are sailing it in the corner, going to make contact with the outside wall. Trying our hardest to get around them. Have to make a little contact to slow them down. Now we're back up to 15th. This is a long race too. 32 laps around here. That's a very long race. Oh, we got an engine expired on the front straightaway. It's Matt Kenseth, so that's going to put us up to 14th in the Napa 500. I'm just trying to think of ways how this race could play out and how we can gain some spots. Because it looks like we're going to have to take 4 tires and a full tank of gas. We're almost at halfway on fuel. I just don't know how we're going to finish this thing anything better than 14th or 15th. I just don't think so. Unless we can find a groove that really works. As far as I'm concerned, nothing working on this race car. We're literally just blocking. That's all we're doing is just blocking. And here comes Tony Stewart about to blow our doors off. It's going to be a bad hit in the points for Kenseth. I wish Rusty Wallace would have an engine expire, or Jeff Gordon or one of them. Dang, I mean, we're literally just blocking. That's all we're doing. We're just blocking. Like, we just don't have speed, so all we can do is just block. I mean, whatever works. Maybe they'll make contact and slow down. And we just ruined that corner. Yay! We're going to lose 3 spots. Oh well, we got lucky. We didn't lose anything. It's a God-given miracle. And if we just find our groove, we might be okay. Just find our groove. It's a long race. It's a very long race. The tires are getting worn, so again, we're going to have to take 4 tires. That's something that we ain't going to be able to just fool with. Inside of our brother Ward Burton Caterpillar Dodge. Try so I can get a little draft off of them, maybe get by, go dying. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, contact, contact, big contact. Oh no. Did not mean to do that one. I'm gonna block the inside with Tony. Fighting for top 10 position right now. Whew. This car has been a handful today. It has been a handful because I mean we're literally just barely picking off any time from the cars ahead of us. So I mean it's pretty much just block and just hope and pray they make a little bit of a mistake. And it looks like Tony Stewart's coming down pit road. So halfway point in this race, with it being 32 laps, will be lap 16. Do we want to pit at lap 16? Do we want to pit before then? Do we want to pit after? I don't know. But what I do know is that we're going to get beat on old tires. But our car is still pretty fast right now. And if we do catch a lucky caution, it could really flip over the race. I'm trying to think of the best case scenario right now. I think we might pit next time by because it'll be... Because like right now we have probably, what, 2 laps to the good, maybe 3 laps, 2.5, around there. So if we pit right now, it'll be okay. We can give up that extra lap of gas. And since everyone else is pitting, we kind of have to pit as well, as they're going to be really fast on new tires. So I'm going to go ahead and bring the Sicko Ford down pit road, but we're going to be really aggressive getting on pit road, which is going to be really harsh. Really aggressive. And he just got creamed by Bobby Labonte. We can't afford to repair any damage. We just can't, but we're going to have to. Imagine that. So guess what? We're going to lose a lot of position. So we were battling for what? Top 10? So we were like 11th, around there, top 10. I expect us to be around 15th or 17th after this pit stop. After everything cycles out. It is a very long race, but I figured we're going to take the extra few seconds to fix. Or actually, it wasn't that bad. It was just half a second longer, really, to fix the damage on the car. I just hope that we can get back to where we were. So Bobby Labonte, who was the one that doored us in the back. Not doored us, but you know what I'm trying to say. He slammed us in the back of the car. He's going to come out right behind us, and guess who it is? It's Ricky Rudd, the guy who helped us win the Pepsi 400 last weekend under the lights at Daytona National Speedway. He's going to be going around us. It's Halloween 4. Alright, so now we try to get back up to where we were. We're on new tires. Maybe since we kind of found our groove, we might be a little bit faster with new tires. We're going to block the Labonte brothers. And here comes Casey Kane. One of the young guns. trying to get around us. Again, we're just going to have to keep blocking. That's all we can do. Is just keep blocking. Little contact there. Just keep blocking. That's all we can do. We need a top 20 at the absolute minimum. I'm sorry, Terry, but I gotta block you as the car gets super loose. I have to block you. I can't. I don't have a choice. But, and we just ruined our corner. Oh, look at that. It's Rusty Wallace. The guy we need to race hard for points. I mean, we are really fighting an uphill battle right now. Really fighting it because we have no takeoff speed. So really, the only way we're gaining on them is in the corners just a little bit. But we give up pretty good amount off the corners. The thing is we're having to block people constantly to keep them behind us without them going around. Our car is nowhere near as fast as it needs to be. Michael Waltrip, will get around him. So at the 21st, and as I can tell, we're nowhere near where we need to be. This is awful. So that's a bummer. We're going to shake out the 21st. We were almost half those spots ahead. And now we just got to pretty much just run our race and try to get back up there to the top 20. I feel like the car can be a whole lot faster. I just haven't figured it out yet. These 1.5 mile setups are tricky. Working with gear ratios and presets and gear ends. It's kind of tricky to get these tracks hooked up how you want because they race so much different. You're not full throttle all the time. It's not solid acceleration. You have to have a really good blend of acceleration and top speed plus handling. It's really difficult. Like, we just really don't have the speed to maintain a consistent track position. These guys, every 1.5 mile track from Texas to Las Vegas, I mean, we just struggled at. I mean, Charlotte was an absolute disaster. We just struggled. There's no doubt about it. Again, my goal for this race is a top 20. It's the only thing I want right now, is a top 20. I'm just happy this race is coming to a close, but the next race is Chicago, which is very similar to this style of racing, which is going to be a bummer. But, it is what it is. So we're able to kind of sail it in the corners a little bit. It's just exit speed, man. Exit speed, exit speed. We really got to sail it. We really got to just block as much as we can. Oh boy, contact with Benson. Oh no, Mikey. This has been just an absolute horrible race, man. A horrible race. We can't do nothing with the car, man. It's an average. That's literally what this car is, and that's where we're running, is average. It's not where we should be if we won 5 races. 8 top 5s. I mean, it's literally just feast or famine. That's how it is for NASCAR video games for me. Either I'm really good at a track or I'm really bad at a track. That's generally how it works. I just still can't get around Benson yet. Try to see if I can pinch him off a little bit. There we go. Get him a little loose. Cars giving up tires. We just gotta just run a race. Try to get up there fast as we can. I wish I was faster, crew chief. Dadgummit. Close racing, close racing. We'll let Benson go. We're sliding behind. Yeah, look at that. We're just going to get past on the outside like there's nobody's business. Oh, flight contact with Bill. We're drafting pretty good. Dang it, Benson. We're on his hind end again. Same thing that happened to Kyle Petty. We just get a run on him and we just get the back end. I mean, look at all these cars we're having to block. That's what I'm trying to say. Is like we have no speed. We have no speed, man. We're barely gaining anything on anybody. And then when we do gain it, someone we have to get around them and block. It's all we can do. It's blocking 24/7 around the racetrack. I mean, it could be worse though. But I just want a top 20, man. I just want a top 20 so we can get out of here. No, Craven, no. Oh crap! I'm trying to side draft him to slow him down as much as I can. As you get up on him, the AI kind of slows down a little bit, so it's like side drafting. And that's what I'm trying to do. Is I'm trying to get him as slow as I can, keep him back there, but without making contact. And it's hard to do that when they just run that stupid inside lane and then they let everyone around you. Oh Lord, it's gonna be a rough race. Look at the speed they have. It is. I'm literally on old tires and they're on brand new tires, 24/7. That's literally the speed around this place. It's, oh, look at that. We just sailed it on in there, and the car has no grip, so it just slides right into Michael Waltrip. Great, just great. Sorry about that. Here we were gaining on the car ahead of these two, and now look at us now. Car is just no speed, no grip. This race needs to be over like now. And look at that, loose, and we just hit Michael Waltrip. Great. I did not mean to do that, Michael. Come on. We gotta get a top 20, man. We're right there. We gotta get around one of these guys. Look at the speed. There's just nothing. And look at that. It's Kyle Petty up there, out of all people. There's no speed in this car, man. No speed. So I just don't understand it. I can't even get around Kyle Petty. Like, this is just awful. There we go. I'm trying to get a run on Kyle Petty right here and then try to get 20th from him. Oh, sorry, Craven. Bad tire wear, but we're going away 19th. I will take it. Man. Jeff Gordon, the one guy no one in the field wanted to win, just won, so this could be a championship decider. I mean, this could have just eliminated 10 drivers in terms of points. Yeah, this is just a rough race. You know, we struggled all day long. I put a lot of time in the setup and trying to, figure it out and trying to get this car to run good, and we just could not get it. It just does not have straight line speed. I mean, it literally feels like a career mode car where you just, like, you get beat every corner. You know, when you go to Martinsville and your car doesn't have straight line speed, you increase your acceleration and boom, that's how you win Martinsville. That's how you race Martinsville. You go to Bristol, make the corner as sharp as you can. Daytona, Talladega, get your max, miles per hour as high as you can. Well, here I can't win for anything. I just can't even get a top 10. It's a God-given wonder we got 14th or something like Texas. It's just no speed whatsoever. So Jeff Gordon's gonna win the Napa 500. Let's see how many points we got today. 106 points. How much did Great Road's gonna probably pass this 1 points maybe. Yeah, just a terrible race. Just a terrible race. How many points did Gordon get? Because he probably got a max points day too. Yep, max points day for Jeff Gordon. The points leader just, rough race. Next race will be Chicagoland? Yeah, Chicagoland will be the next race on the schedule. That one should be more or less probably the same as this, unfortunately, but it's one of those racetracks you just got to race it and just try to go for it. Hey though, if you liked the video, please leave a like below. And if you want to see more content from Diecast with Faith, please subscribe. We're a small but growing YouTube channel. We need all the help we can get. Post a lot of cool stuff as, you know, diecast reviews, let's plays, vlogs, stuff like that. If you want to see more of that, please subscribe. We need all the subscribers we can get, man. I put a lot of time into this channel, and I just hope that y'all enjoy these videos. If you want to see even more content, please follow me on Instagram at Diecast Buffet. I post a lot of behind the scenes stuff, you know, news about the channel, custom cars I'm making, and custom cars, you know, I'll be posting on YouTube. So if you want to get kind of the behind the scenes look, follow me on Instagram. Anywho, though, thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a great one. Diecast Buffet, signing off.